loveliness of Paris is often sometimes. We're rolling.
My place.
Okay. You want to do this?
Yeah, let's do this. So, what you gonna sing, Ben?
Do you know Earth is not my home, I'm just passing through?
I think how many few bars I'll just pick it up.
Listen, no, I didn't bring the music. So
Let's do something else.
what about if I rule the world? If I rule the world, every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing, and we'd sing of the joy each morning brings. If I rule the world, every man would be as free as a bird. Every voice would be a voice to be heard. Oh, take my word, we would treasure each day that occurred. My world would be a beautiful place. We could weave such beautiful dreams. Man, my world would wear a smile on his face, like the man in the moon has when the moon beams. If I rule the world, every man would say the world is his friend. There'd be happiness no man could end. Oh, my friend. Not if I rule the world, every head would be held up high. There'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawns when I rule the world. Woo.
Cool.
What do you think? Cool.
That was pretty cool for take 672.
Yes, I know. I had to warm up.
Let's do another one.
Okay.
So we know you like spirituals.
I like spirituals.
Okay.
I like spirituals.
So you're gonna swing this thing at the end?
I used to think spirituals.
Used to what?
I used to think spirituals. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Don't you speak English?
No, he speaks Alabama.
No, you speak
That's right.
Alabama.
I am
I speak English.
Now he's confusing me. I'm getting scared.
I'm confusing myself. I can
Not
imagine
too hard,
living,
Chris.
imagine living in this. Okay, here we go.
All right. You ready, John? He's ready.
You ready, John?
He's ready.
He can't hear us through the glass. You know, my godmother used to sing this song. It was her favorite song to sing. She was a missionary in Brooklyn, and she used to go to church, and it was her husband was his name was Reverend Eddie. Yeah, you love that name, Eddie. And she was the evangelist Mary Eddie. And sometimes we'd be in church and be snowing outside, and I want to go play, and it would just be three of us in the church. And Reverend Eddie would say, "No, we're going to have church." I say, "There's nobody here. We're going to have church. I'm going to play." He said, "No, where two or three are gathered, God is in the midst." Yeah, well, let him be the third person. I want to go. And then she started every service with this song. Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows fall? And why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is So I sing because I'm happy. Yes, I sing, Chris, because my soul is free. Oh, his eyes are on the sparrow, and I know God is watching over me. Nice.
Very nice.
Nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Want to go to church? We're going to leave now. We're doing a tent version of the show.
Tent meeting. So what's next for Ben Vereen?
What's next for me?
Mm-hmm.
Unemployment.
Unemployment.
Now, what's next for me is I got a few things happening. I got a show coming out, a film,
Mm-hmm.
which I was the acting coach for the group Outcast.
Mm-hmm.
Big Boy and Andre 3000, and it has Terrence Howard in it.
Oh.
It has Macy Gray in it.
Oh wow,
It has
that's pretty fun.
it has Reams, and it's a magnificent. Cicely Tyson's in the film.
Oh wow.
It's called My Life in Idlewild, where I play a bit part. No part is a bit. It's employment, right? Got that? I play the Undertaker in the show. God, I keep playing Undertakers. I don't know. What are you trying to say to me, industry? I play this Undertaker who's very angry because he's lost his wife, who is very young, and he's left with the boy to raise, but he never learned how to be a father because he was always working in the funeral parlor. And it takes place in 1934. And it's hip hop music in 1934.
Oh, really?
But it's amazing. What amazes me, Brian Barber, brilliant young director and genius. He works with my daughter, who's the genius behind the genius and in front of the genius. My daughter Karan is the one who gave me. Thank you, Karan. She got me a job. When your children get you a job, isn't that moron? And
I don't want to say it, Ben, but it sounds like it's over.
yes, it is, sadly. But there will be others. Yes, he wrote this film, and Hinton Battle took the film's famous choreographer and three-time Tony winner. Get that all out in that. And took this music, which is hip hop, and transformed the dance into a thing where he married hip hop, jitterbug, and swing. It's a thing called swing hop. Wow. And I mean, you walk into the theater and you listen to this music, you think you're transformed back into 1934, although it's hip hop today.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's coming out hopefully in March. Please put the film out. And I have another film that's coming out. Matter of fact, it's supposed to be out this December. A thing called A Painting with Debbie Allen and Clifton Davis. Yeah, we did a film called A Painting, which went to Cannes and all. But after this, I'm planning on doing. I was just sitting with someone talking about it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk to my friend Anne Reinking. I'm going to try and do a Broadway version of All That Jazz.
Wow.
The film. And what I'd like to also do is I'm looking for writers.
Well, you're going to do a new version of All That Jazz?
Yeah, I think I want to put it on the stage.
Oh.
And I know I definitely want to put a thing called Same Time Next Year. Yeah, looking to musicalize it.
Wow.
Make it a musical. And then there's my life story, which you can read the book and then you can see the film, and then you can go to Broadway and see the stage version. Probably my godson Usher will be playing me, but he's a pretty talented kid. So
Usher.
Usher, yeah.
He's a pretty talented kid.
Yeah.
He does pretty well for himself.
Yeah, he's doing all right. Remember your godfather. So I got those sort of things happening. I'm also doing lecture tours, and where I lecture on overcoming adversity and on the arts, and I do a piano and and voice lecture where I do talk about my life and how the arts has influenced my life, and I talk on other subjects. So I'm having fun with that because it's more personal.
Right.
You know, it gets them. You're one-on-one with it.
Right.
See, what else have I got?
On a personal level, I heard that you're going somewhere overseas. You want to tackle something in Egypt, maybe?
Is Ben Vereen stumped?
Yes, you got to be stumped there with the word tackle. Yes, there's a few things that I can tackle over there, but I want to tackle the pyramids first. Yes, and the idea, my thing about travel is I'm now at the bright age of 60, which I'm proud of.
Are you really?
Yes, I
would
was a cover boy on Newsweek along with Liza Minnelli, Trump, and Sylvester Stallone, Mr. and Mrs. Bush.
Yeah.
I was above them. And so, it was great.
Yes, how would you say you were?
Yeah, it was. And I just want to be, I don't know. I'm given this gift, and we all are. The gift is called life. And with my life, I've had the blessed pleasure of touching lives. And now I want to go and visit the places that we consider the most spiritual on the planet. And Egypt is one of those places. You call it Egypt. I call it Kemet. But that's one of the places I like to go and meditate. And just get quiet with the spirit inside. I'm not a religious person. I believe in spirit. Spirit encompasses everybody. Spirit has no blinders on when it comes to creation of what I call the arts. Which this is just not. I was talking earlier. I was talking to this young man. It's not just limited to what we do. It's and we have a tendency to put it in a capsule, but it's bigger than that. It is the expression of the Creator. Call it God, call it Jesus, call it Allah, call it Buddha, call it Krishna, whatever you want to call your divinity. It all comes from one source, and the source is pushed forth into what we call life. And what we do with that life is our thanks to the Creator. He says, he or she says, here's a blank, fill it. And we go through life, and this is how we're filling it. We're filling it through the arts. And the arts is a wonderful way to express life. And we can understand that everything is art. The guy parking my car, that's his expression of art.
Right.
The guy digging a ditch.
Right.
They say, oh, that's hard work. Yeah, but to a mole, it's not.
That's right.
He loves digging a ditch.
That's right.
So we got to be thankful every day that we're above ground. My friend of mine says, well, how do you feel today? He said, man, I'm above ground.
Yeah.
And my brother says in San Diego, I say, man, how you doing? He said, another day in paradise.
Ben, I see it now. I see why you are the performer you are.
Really?
Well, you
Please
just
tell
glow.
me, because I don't know why.
Well, you just glow when you talk about the art. You glow when you perform. You just glow.
Plus, I think you come from it. It's not about you.
No, is not about me. I am the vehicle.
Definitely the vehicle.
It's never been about me. I have a little in San Diego. I have this apartment, and on the door, there's this bunny holding a big egg, and he says, "It's all about me. Deal with it." So it's about something greater than me. I'm just a vehicle. We all are. We all are. Even to the homeless on the street, they're an expression. I was in India, and I saw things that just blew my mind. People laying in the streets and dying in the streets, but that was, they were still all part of the one beautiful creation called the Creator, expressing itself in the form of life. In all life, and I just love that. I love that. It means I can walk around and just feel the vibrations of the buildings. I can feel the vibrations in this room with the cameraman and everybody here. We're all on the same plane of understanding. I feel that we are, and we hit a certain note. It's wonderful. I try to do that in Wicked.
Yeah.
I try to take, whenever I go into a show, I try and take that love and just channel it. So wonderful doing Wicked. I'm in the play called Wicked.
Just in case
In case
you
you
don't
didn't
know.
That's why we're talking about it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Otherwise it would mean nothing.
It means nothing. But getting out on that stage, I play the wizard, and just watching the faces of the children. And now being in the season of Christmas, this is it is. I mean, we're taping it now in the Christmas season, but when you see it, it'll probably be in July. And you'll say,
if you're lucky,
what is he talking about? It's not Christmas. Understand something. The problem, I think this, what I'd like to see is this feeling every day of the year. So if it's July, it's just a time when the vibration of giving and loving is just like, I remember the days when if we were at war, on the 25th of December, there would be no war. Wow. Nobody killed. Wow. If we could keep that thing going all year, whoa, boy, the planet would be full. But no, it would be a time for everybody to connect and love each other. Because the first law that I don't mean to go here, but I have to go here, that Jesus the Christ taught was love thy neighbor.
I don't think people do that anymore.
No.
Too simple.
And so the
I think it's too simple.
So the arts and what we do sort of takes them out of their illusion and brings them into a new
a new understanding.
A new understanding. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Understanding, and they can rest in that love of us on stage and or on the pulpit or whatever they get it. But we just give them so much. And I love this. Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you.
We feel the same way.
My problem is I just can't deal with a big white man sitting up in the sky with a long beard condemning me.
Yeah, I know. Well,
you seen those posters?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Nobody gave me a manual. I gave you the Bible, but they've been stepped on so many times. I was confused. All I'm doing is living my life. Don't. That's why when Bob Fosse said, "When I die, I hope God is a woman."
I keep saying it,
and I agree with you, Bob.
I agree. What's interesting when you say that, and they actually edited my comment out the other day. I said, we need a woman president.
As we will this time.
Yeah.
I think we need a woman president. We're going there again, and my whole crew here is looking baffled. But we do need a woman president.
I think we got to go higher than that. We need a woman God.
Well, I'm not so sure that's not already true.
You see, because of the fact that, his whole thing was, and especially now, and where we are in the globe, we all need that nurturing care, that loving care. And so that's what Bob was saying. Because if God is a woman, I want to make love to her and thank her for the gift that she gave me, called life. That's a nice thought.
It is a very nice thought.
That's a nice thought. I hope it's true. Anyway,
we're
singing songs here.
Yeah, let's sing.
We didn't mean to get off on the pulpit. So we're going to sing a song now. Do you want to ask me another question? He's a little short in his questions, but another question.
He's usually talking.
Look at him. See? Okay, you want to talk about laughter?
Today.
Laughter is a wonderful thing. We have a code. You see, it's a laughing code.
You saw that.
I got it. You mean, mano. This is a fun show, you guys. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for coming on, Dan.
And I've got some wonderful people around me. I got Bill Riley.
Yeah.
He's also your coach.
Oh,
right?
he's both our teachers.
Yeah, and the piano's teacher. But
he's even the pianist teacher.
Yeah. He comes and hit that note, and the piano goes, okay. But Bill is responsible for my. I must give him credit. I know he's standing in the room. Bill, will you leave the room? So I can get this right. When I first met Bill Riley, Dr. Bill Riley, and Dr. Linda Carroll, was right after my accident in '92. When I had 3 accidents in one day. I'm supposed to be dead, but the universe said not yet. And I said, but those taxes. Go back, pay your taxes. And I came back to New York. What I did was I set this up. I was driving down the road in my car, and a tree hit my car, and then I was.
A tree hit your car?
Yeah, it just ran out in the middle of the road. And I hit my head on the roof of the car, damaging an artery to the brain. I didn't know. And about 3 in the morning, I was walking home and had a stroke, and then I was hit by an SUV, all in one day. Yeah, on June 9th. I don't go out the house now on June 9th. I stay at home and hope that nothing falls on my head. But UCLA was where they got me back, and then I was sent to New York to Kessler, a rehabilitation center in West Orange. I knew of Dr. Gould because Dr. Gould was my doctor in Jesus Christ Superstar days. And so when I first, because I had a trach, I had a stroke on my left side, I had a broken leg, and they took my, I don't know if I can say this on the air, they took my spleen. Wow. And yeah, I was really, and I was in bad shape, colostomy bags, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
And so when the doctors looked at me and they said, well, you better, think about getting another career because this one looks like it's gone. And I went cancel. And, just kept talking to myself inwardly and, and trusting that was the time I used to go around, saying to people, you have power within you that can heal you. If you just, let go and let God or Allah or Buddha or Elohim, but trust now it's time to know what's going on inside of you by talking to yourself and talking to the inner spirit of you and listening. And I went to work on that. And I didn't have anybody around. When they told me I had to have occupational therapy, I thought they were talking about getting me a job. And they got me. They pushed me up, and the guy. So make a long story short, I'm in Kessler in West Orange, and I would talk. I had a plug in my.
You really had a trach.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
See right there?
Wow.
Yeah. You see the scar?
Yeah.
I feel like Johnson. Feel the scar? So, in order to talk, I had to press on it.
Right.
It was like, It was so funny. I had this doctor this priest rather, who would come in the room, and he said, he's from England. He said, "How are we doing today?" And I go, He says, "Oh, you can do better than that. Let's sing."
Yeah.
Just look at that little old ant. She can move a rubber tree plant. Everyone knows and can. Come on, I go. Look, would you leave the room, please? I'm in Kessler, and when it healed up a little bit. One I wanted to see was Dr. Gould. See if I had, because Kessler was doing an amazing job, progress in my physical and my occupational. And so the next step was to see Dr. Gould. And I went to Dr. Gould, and he examined my vocal cords. He says, "Well, they didn't damage the vocal cords." He said, "I wanted you to meet a doctor that I'm working with." And there was Dr. Bill Riley. We went to a little tiny room, like the size of this, where that stand is over there. And he had a piano there, and that's when we first met. And he said, "Okay, let me see what you got." He started playing notes, and I go, he go, "Another scale?"
Wow.
He said to me, and I'll never forget this. He said, "You'll sing again, but it'll be like driving a new car, but we'll get you back." And so I go to his house where he and Linda were living, and the stairs were like huge. And he stand up on the top of the stairs and say, No, don't help him. Come on up. You want this or not?" And I went. He would not come down and say, "Let me help you up the stairs." The stairs seemed like they were huge. And I was like, getting my body up there. And, we finally got to a studio, and it's what you hear now. Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a story.
So, and then I came back. They said it would be 3 years before I'd walk again. I ended up on stage in 10 months.
Wow.
In Jelly's Last Jam with my friend Gregory Hines.
Wow. That's quite a story.
And you
So
heard
that's
it here
my
on
story.
Voices Among Us.
Okay.
It's amazing.
And you also can get the book just by dialing that number at the bottom of the screen. Bossy Hands. the apple, put it in the basket. Please call right now. That number at the bottom of the screen. Okay, let's close this show out. The loveliness of Paris is often, sometimes, sadly gay. The glory that was kisses of another day. I'm awfully sad and alone in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left, you got your mic? My heart
I left my heart
in San Francisco.
in San Francisco
Upon a hill,
upon that big old hill.
it calls to me
It calls to me
to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog might chill the air.
Do you care?
I don't care.
My love waits there
My love waits there.
in San Francisco
San Francisco.
above the blue and windy sea. When I come home
to you, San Francisco.
Take it, man.
Your golden sun will shine for me. Go, take it with us. Take it.
I left my heart in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
High on a hill. It calls to me
Chris, where are you?
to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care. Take it, man.
My love, she waits right up there.
My love, she waits there
In San Francisco.
in San Francisco.
Yes, look at her. Up on that hill.
Upon that hill.
Listen. She calls to me.
She calls to me when I come home to you. I come home to you, San Francisco. Your golden sun will shine for me.
I love my heart, I love my heart, I love my heart.
Wow, that was great,
That was
guys.
cool, man. That was like one of the coolest experiences in all of life.
Of course, the one show that I'm sick and I can't sing, this guy gets to sing with the legendary Vereen.
Oh.
We'll have to do it again.
And I got it on tape that I sang with it.
Well, I'd like to thank the both of you for being on Voices Among Us.
Yes, yes. There
I
are
must say-
voices among you.
It was a
Listen.
pleasure to have you on my show.
No, thank you. Thank you for having us
Yes.
on your show. We'll be playing in the Catskills this weekend.
The Rolling
Atlantic City.
In Atlantic
Aroma
City.
Lounge.
We got a contract in Vegas, as a matter of fact. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, yes.
The Wolf stand up in
Yeah.
No.
Well, thank you, Ben. Thank you very, very much.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
being on, man.
Signing off.
Later.